You serve 4 different customers as a Green Beret, as a Special Forces operator. Whatever you're doing, if it doesn't go towards helping you serve those 4 customers in the best light possible, don't fucking do it. As a Special Forces soldier, as a Green Beret, your first customer is going to be the American people. When you came in the military, you took an oath to protect this great nation from all enemies, foreign and domestic. We deployed to foreign areas of the world and we faced these bad actors, and we put a buffer between the American people and the enemy to make sure that harm never come to us. And as Green Berets, we effectively do that by making sure that we are fit, we are knowledgeable, and we are ready to take the fight to the enemy at any given times. To make sure that you could serve at the utmost capacity, there are certain things that you have to do as an individual to make sure that you could serve the American people the way that they envision us serving them. And if you're running around doing a bunch of dumb stuff that doesn't serve you as an individual, you as a soldier, you as a Special Forces Green Beret, then what good are you doing towards upholding and towards serving that number 1 customer, which is the American people? You got to understand that it goes a lot further than just serving overseas. There's been instances where Green Berets have reacted within the states to certain situations, whether it's a national disaster or whether it's an accident on their way to work. We're always serving, guys. We're always put in that role. Our bravery just doesn't go away because we're retired. Even now, as I sit here making this video, if I was called upon to go act and to go do certain things, I'm still in the mindset, I'm still in the shape to be able to do so. Right? So keep that in mind, guys, as you venture towards special operations, as you go towards your day-to-day life as a Green Beret, that your number 1 customer is the American people, and it doesn't just stop with you not being overseas. All right, it will always be, even after you retire, you will still have that duty and you will still have that oath to protect the American people. Let's move on to the second customer that you have as a Special Forces soldier and Green Beret. Guys, your second customer is going to be your teammates. As Green Berets, as Special Forces soldiers, we operate in tight-knit teams. Right? We do whatever we can to protect each other, to support each other as we get ready to go down range and face these evildoers. To effectively do that, we need to ensure that we always have each other's backs. So how do you support your teammates? You support the teammates by being a good brother, by being part of that brotherhood, by providing that camaraderie. You support your brothers in arms, or you serve them as a customer by making sure that you provide that mental support, that emotional support, by being that voice of reasoning when they need you to be. But how can you do that if you as a Special Forces soldier, if you as a Green Beret are not whole? How do you do that if you're never in the right state of mind because you're strung up on drugs or you're drunk all the time? How are you serving your teammate as a Special Forces soldier if that's the case? You got to understand the things that we do when we're down range, the fighting that takes place. Yes, we understand that we have a job to do. We have to make sure that this great country is defended. But the bulk of the fighting, it takes place because of our brothers to our left and to our right. When shit really gets tough and you're not sure if you're going to make it out of there or not, you find that extra motivation. You go that extra inch because of your brothers to your left and your brothers to your right, that camaraderie. And that comes around by being present, by being around your dude, by building that relationship. And in order to do that, you must always be in the right state of mind. You must always be yourself. You must always be somebody that can be depended and trusted on. You must be part of that team. And just think about it. If you have 11 guys that are always serving each other, that is always putting their priorities second to their teammates, you're going to have a team that is unbreakable, right? But in order to get to that place, guys, you must do your part and realize your purpose in serving those guys. Last but not least, guys, the oppressed, the people that you are going to liberate. Because as Green Berets, as Special Forces soldiers, our job and our mantra is to free the oppressed. How can you free the oppressed if you're not at your best? How could you free anybody if your mind itself is shackled, right? If you have all these vices, whether it's alcohol, drugs, women, and you can't clearly think when you're out there doing the job. You have people depending on you in all these foreign lands and all these foreign countries, and it's your job to make sure that you're at your best to be able to go down there, do work, free them, come back to your family, all right, and then go about your business. Guys, I hope this episode was helpful. I was sitting around today and I was thinking about, man, as a Green Beret, some of the stuff that I was doing, I miss doing it. I miss being that public servant. I miss going down range. I miss doing all this cool stuff. And then I started to wonder, like, hey, who was benefiting from all the stuff that I was doing? Right? And it came to me like, hey, I know who I was serving as a Green Beret, as a Special Forces guy, but I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are getting ready to go down that path to become a Special Forces operator. And at this point, it's all about you. It's all about wanting to go do cool guy stuff. It's all about wearing that beret, wearing that tab. I just wanted to get on here, guys, and let you know that it's a lot bigger than that. All right? I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys could think of any additional customers as far as who the Green Beret serves, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Until next time, take care of yourself.